I'll show you. Good morning. Today I am on Spray Park Trail in the Mount Rainier National Forest. It's going to be right around an 8-mile round trip hike today, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this one. The wildflowers are supposed to be in bloom here, and we're supposed to get some really amazing views of the mountain. So let's go. Spray Park Falls is a really special trail. It's on the northern end of Mount Rainier National Park. And it's really cool because the trailhead is situated right at Mowich Lake, which is a beautiful and very popular alpine lake here in the wilderness, which is also a campground if you feel the urge to come out here and camp. And the trail itself is wonderful because we're gonna get to see these beautiful summer wildflowers and stunning views of Mount Rainier. Just some information for when you're making the drive up. The last 15 miles are all on rough gravel road, so just be prepared for that. And after I think the last 20 miles you lose service, so be ready for, to be disconnected for a while. That's a part of the adventure. Right away, just about a mile in, we already have all of these adorable creek crossings, and we're already seeing a lot of wildflowers. So it's really, this trail is very rewarding right from the start. Beautiful, it descends into the trees, and we're gonna start putting in a little work as we start climbing up. And our first notable spot is at the 1.5-mile mark, and that is the Eagle Cliff viewpoint. So as I came down the viewpoint trail, this huge cloud bank came rolling in over Mount Rainier, and so I barely had enough time to snap this picture, and then just the cloud rolled right over, and now you can't even see the mountain. So I'm going to catch it on my way back after this fog passes, and I will show you that right now. Definitely cloudier now on my way back than it was this morning. So here is the cell phone video I got. Oh, those views today. All right, it's a gorgeous viewpoint. Too bad. Too bad I wasn't able to catch it immediately this morning. That's okay. We'll move on up the trail and see what's next. So I thought I would share with you guys some good news and some stuff I've been working on. So just yesterday, actually, I recorded with the Wander to the Edge podcast with Adam and Zena, and it really came as a surprise to be invited for that. So you guys should definitely check out that episode. I will link to it in the description. But also, one of the questions they asked me is, what are your goals for your YouTube channel? What are you trying to accomplish? And so I thought I'd share that with you guys. So my goals are to not only be connecting you guys, people, parents, with beautiful places and adventures and outfitters. I want to connect you guys to that. I want to give you ideas. I also want to be connecting you guys with powerful messages and powerful ideas and powerful thoughts, because I not only want to be your trail guide and somebody who, you know, shows you where to go and what to expect. I also want to be a friend in that I'm sharing with you all the great stuff I'm learning. So that's my hope here, is that I can sprinkle into these trails a little bit of positivity and empowerment and this sense of freedom. I believe in freedom, that no matter who you are or where you're from or what your past is, that you deserve freedom and joy, and that you can take any steps you want in life. And there's this beautiful quote from this human being I look up to, Jim Rohn. Leave me a comment if you know who I'm talking about, but he has this quote that says something along the lines of, you can't change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction. And I just love that at any point in time, we can change our direction. We can adapt and evolve and grow as human beings, as adventurers, as parents. So that was my powerful thought for this trail. I'll leave it at that. Let's get back to the hike. All right, so about a quarter mile past the viewpoint, we reach this junction. So if you head down to the right, down the trail, it will lead you to the Eagle Roost camp, but we're gonna head to the left and head up towards the waterfall. So at this trail junction, we're just gonna head down to see the waterfall viewpoint, and then after we get a good look at the falls, we're gonna come back to the main trail and head up Spray Park. So let's go see. Wow. All right. I'll show you. All right, back on trail. So the falls are incredible, but that river crossing is sketch. So if you opt for it, be careful and don't say I didn't warn you. You might get wet. So we will now be climbing up the trail to Spray Park, which I believe is about 0.8 miles, about a mile, and from what I understand, the majority of our elevation is there. So to Spray Park Falls is about 600 vertical feet of climbing, and then to Spray Park is 16 or 1700. So in the next mile, we're gonna have about 1100 feet to climb. So this is gonna be our tough mile. All right, here we go. This little footbridge marks the entrance to Spray Park. Spray Park is magical. Wildflowers for days and days and days. And even with this fog rolling even with this fog rolling through, it's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Wow. Oh, the flowers. There's so many. So here's the information. It is late July. And they're in full bloom, so good time to come. Something to remember is just an hour or two away, it's very warm outside, but here at Rainier, I showed up at about 8:30 this morning and it was 45 degrees, so it was cold, so prepare for that. Yeah, it's cooler up here, but super, super beautiful. Yes, get out here. Highly recommend. All right, so as we get into Spray Park, we have already been crossing a lot of creeks. We're crossing another little one right here, and it's kind of getting more marshy, which the significance of that is mosquito land. Anywhere it gets marshy and there's stagnant water sources. So I was reading that somebody said that the mosquitoes up here are ferocious. So I was a little nervous about that, but so far I haven't seen or been touched by one. So I don't know if that's just a stroke of luck or not, but I'm gonna make sure I'm put it out there for you guys. Come prepared for mosquitoes. Also, I want to talk about mosquito repellent. I know a lot of people are more interested in going the natural route. But me, I'm sticking with DEET. I would rather spray myself down with DEET than get a million mosquito bites. That's just my opinion. It works better. It works 100 times better. No questions about that. And I don't know, mosquitoes carry disease, so pick your poison, I guess, on that. I'm gonna put a link in the description, the type of mosquito repellent I use. And then I wanted to give you guys a little bit of education on it. So it is not the smell that repels them. A lot of people think that, they get that confused, thinking like, oh, if I just, mist myself with it like perfume, that'll repel them. That is not it at all. It is the ingredient that actually makes you very sticky to them. So when you get it on your skin and they land on you, it's really sticky and they don't like it, and it makes them, it makes them get away from you. So it doesn't stop them from coming around you, but it will stop them from biting you. That is the intention there. So tell me, did you know that? Is that some new information? That was a revelation to me when I figured it out. Also, we are in wildflower heaven, you guys. Look. Yep. the higher I get, the thicker the clouds are. And I mean, I can see glimpses of cliff sides and valleys, but it's so thick you cannot see very far. I mean, look. So I'm gonna go a few feet further, and I'm thinking it's probably time to turn back here pretty soon. I still recommend it, even on foggy days. You're still gonna get a lot of beauty out here, but yeah, those big mountain views, I don't think they're happening today. So check out this magical view, huh? Pretty sweet. Just kidding. So this is the perfect example of, you can do your due diligence, you can check your maps, you can check your weather, and Mother Nature will throw a curveball at you sometimes. This is just real hiking, people. So I still highly recommend this hike. I mean, the wildflowers were amazing, the falls were incredible, and even though we didn't get all the views we were hoping for, that's okay, still rewarding. So I'm actually, you know what, I will put up a couple of pictures from the internet of what we were expecting to see. So here's 1, 2, and 3. So you win some, you lose some, but don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Are you gonna come out here and visit? Maybe you'll catch it on a better day than I did. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you on the next wandering.